Today we had the Albemarle 26, four of the gentlemen from the Albemarle 26 come to talk to our students at Stone Robinson Elementary, our fifth graders, about their experience in elementary school and what it was like for them that first day when they walked into Stone Robinson and it became an integrated school.
We are the Albemarle 26. We were called the Albemarle 26 because we were the first 26 to integrate schools in Albemarle County. Today we want to show these kids this is a historical fact. Just trying to present a true picture as what's going on.
And part of our goal in eliminating opportunity and achievement gaps is really getting students interested in ideas and concepts that are relevant, something that they can touch and see. And I think that that's the big why behind this project is students feeling connected to their community. And the culturally responsive teaching framework that we have in the division, we have an indicator that actually says that it's our role as educators to gather community wisdom, and we're doing that at Stone Robinson.
They wrote questions, two different questions to interview the individuals, and couldn't be a yes/no question. It had to be a question that required deep thought, and so they really could have that meaningful conversation with the Albemarle 26 and make it impactful.
How did it feel like when you first walked into the school?
But you could just feel the tension set. What are they doing here? Where they going to? But I can remember that so clearly that we was like walking down the tunnel, we were on this display. And it wasn't all that bad. It really wasn't. It wasn't all that bad. Because we knew it was, when your parents talked to you and told us that this is good for you, you're going to get the best books and everything, and it made you feel proud.
I just asked what was it like being different and people seeing the worst of you. Just because being different, just because of the color of their skin, they just treated people differently, and I wanted to see what it felt like to them, because actually they're actually in the moment.
I learned that sometimes people would be held back even if they had better grades than the white kids. The white kids would get to move along, go to the next grade, but the black kids would get held back just because they're black.
During the interview process today, they all had paper with them where they were writing how they found it impactful and takeaways from today. What did they take away from today?
I learned the struggles of being in school with a bunch of people that weren't being mean to you and they didn't respect you.
Some people never got the chance to talk to black people or understand what they were going through, and now we learn what they had to go through today.
Well, I felt really proud of them because they went through all of that, and they just had a lot going on at the moment.
We want our younger kids to understand that life was a little rough back then, but it was what it was, and that we treated everybody the same, and to show love instead of hate. That's what we wanted them to know, show love.
When we think about equity and opportunity gaps, the more information that students have that's really true and relevant for them, the greater they are able to access the curriculum. And so Mr. Foreman and I, our assistant principal, we walk the halls and go into the classrooms all the time. And for this particular social studies unit, every time I went into a fifth grade class, students were engaged, they were speaking on topic, they were active researchers and felt like they were part of something that was bigger than themselves. And so I think this is a standards-based approach, but in that same token, it's also a project-based learning opportunity, which is research-based for closing opportunity gaps as well.